Hi, everyone. My name is Sandy Cruz. I am a registered holistic nutritionist. I'm a certified metabolic balance coach, and I'm a podcast host and creator of Sandy K Nutrition Health and Lifestyle Queen podcast. I'm wearing my t shirt today. What hill? And really, I'm on here to talk about diets. I feel this is super, super important because I'm going to go back a little bit and tell you a little bit of my story. So, I had thyroid cancer at 41 and I just turned 53 a few days ago. So, I'm going to say I'm healthier now than I was in my 30s, 40s, and I feel pretty good and I don't have a thyroid. So, I wanted to talk about diets and weight loss because having lost my thyroid at 41, I pretty much tried every kind of diet under the sun. And I do feel that diets do not work. I've done keto. I have almost gone vegetarian. I started with paleo. Then I just went, gluten free, grain free, no dairy, no coffee. Oh my gosh, I even tried a raw food diet at one point. And I found that I was seeking a body that I once had instead of accepting my body for what it was in my 40s. And now I'm in my 50s. And when I say accepting, I don't mean eating all the wrong foods. I don't mean gorging and gaining a ton of weight and being okay with that. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is, how would I put this? Not chasing your 30s and your 20s, okay? And accepting that your body changes as you age, but being healthy and cognizant of that. So, in the last few years, I have been building my business. And even though I'm an RHN, I was ignoring that weight was building on my body. And so the reason I say don't do a diet just because you're like, oh God, I have to lose weight. You're like, you got to think, why am I gaining this in the first place? Am I giving myself excuses for gaining this weight, which I did a lot of? I'm like, hey, I'm a midlife woman about to go through menopause, and I'm doing it without a thyroid, which manages your metabolism. So, hey, making excuses. So, first off, what I did was I cleared a lot of these limiting beliefs that I had. And that's a big one right there that, oh, I'm a midlife woman. It's normal. You gain weight during menopause, right? And then, oh, I'm doing it without a thyroid, double whammy. So, that was a big excuse that I had for me. Everyone has their own excuse. And then I would catch myself. I would catch myself, maybe having an argument with my teenager and then going and having some cookies, right? And so it's that awareness that you need to be kind of cognizant of. Am I snacking all the time? Am I really hungry? Because I'll tell you, if you want that cookie and you want it once in a blue moon, you should have the cookie. But when it becomes a crutch for something else that's going on that you're ignoring, doing the internal work for, that's when I say diets don't work. So, my program, Metabolic Balance, first off, I'm no longer doing a group. The reason I'm not doing a group program is because I have found it can be a lot for somebody to wrap their head around when they have to go and do fasting blood work. And no, you can't have that coffee in the morning or anything. It's fasting blood work. And people get almost anxious and stressed about it. So, coordinating schedules of getting a group to get all their blood work done so that at one point I can do one group session to introduce you to what metabolic balance is all about. It was just too much work for me. And I'm not a coordinator. So, I have a few people that I am working with, but I'm going to have to start a wait list for anybody else who wants to work with me, and the price is going to go up. And the reason is because I'm going to have to do it one-on-one. This is not your typical diet where we're going to go, "Hey everybody, we're going to have a Zoom call today and everybody's going to be the same," because everybody's not the same. Everybody's individual meal plans are different. And so I'm also going to be clear. You know, People hate using the word diet, but if you go on metabolic balance, it is a diet. It's a nutritional meal plan, and you have to eat according to that meal plan in order for it to be effective. And you are going to see the benefits. You are going to see your waist getting smaller. You are going to see your body fat going down. But it's a lifestyle. And I'm not saying you have to be on a diet forever, but you have to learn the basic principles and the basic rules. But the most important thing that I want to leave you with today. And I'm going to leave you with a couple of tools that you can also use to get there is do the internal work first. What got you here in the first place? Was it those limiting beliefs that you need to work on to clear? Well, listen to my podcast because I have a few amazing episodes with individuals and experts who can help clear some of those limiting beliefs. One is recent. I just put it out a couple weeks ago. It was my first episode after the new year. It's with Faye Anaya. And this is all about clearing those limiting beliefs. Another one is Theta Healing with Dr. Allison Snowden. You can work with these experts to clear out issues that may have been issues for a long time that are just now piling up more so, and your body's saying, hell no, because you are in menopause or you are hitting midlife. And now your body's saying, nah, can't do that anymore. Like I can't sit down and eat a bag of chips anymore. Just can't do it. I'll gain a lot of weight. These are the facts. And then there's the whole point of why do I want to sit down and eat a bag of chips? Right? Am I masking some emotion? Then you can go even deeper than that. And this is what I did. I did some real deep work. It's called the Sedona method. If you're around my age, midlife, you've heard of the book The Secret. That was probably one of the original versions of manifestation. Well, it's not that simple. Sometimes you need to get a little deeper, deeper into your fears, into your anxieties, do a little shadow work. Sometimes when you do that and you work on that and clear that, you're like, hell, I'm ready to now work on the outside. So, here I'm going to leave you with these last points. You can do the work yourself. Okay. So, I recommend looking at the book, The Sedona Method, and doing the work in it. Okay. I actually have a podcast recording coming with them as well. These guys are kind of like the OG of The Secret. So that's number one. If you feel you need more help than that, go and see a specialist. Somebody, maybe if you have trauma, somebody who's trauma informed. If you think you have trauma, if you think you have programming that's deep from when you were a child, go and do some work with an expert. Look to my podcast and listen, and you'll see some of these experts, and you have ways in which you can get in touch with them. The third thing, and this is something I've been doing since March last year, look into Nucalm, and that's spelled Nucalm. It gets you into a theta state, and there you can do a lot of visualization. You can do a lot of opening up of the third eye. If you don't know what that is, do your research. Um, and it really is a way in which you can minimize stress. So look into that. And then the last thing I'm going to ask you to look at is brain tap. So, brain tap can also get you in that theta state, but differently. It's more self guided. Like you'll say, okay, I want to be more motivated, or I want to be more creative, or I want to start programming internally how I can really motivate myself to lose the weight. So, I hope this was helpful. Please go and follow me on Instagram at Sandy K Nutrition. I'm also on TikTok, and you can check out my podcast. It's Sandy K Nutrition, Health and Lifestyle Queen. It's available anywhere you listen to podcasts. And I'm going to be having my 3rd year anniversary soon, um, hitting about, a lot. I'm not even going to tell you, hitting a lot of downloads every month. Hopefully, soon you'll find me on Sirius XM as well. And follow me here on YouTube. I'm going to do so much more here this time this year, guys. I've been kind of ignoring this channel, and here I'm going to give you with actionable steps, hopefully shorter than this one. This one's a little longer, but actionable things that you can do for yourself. I'm going to have lives on here, shorts on here, and my podcasts on here. So definitely click, follow me, share this with anyone who you know might benefit. Thank you guys. Have a great, great day. Bye.